Hi, my name is Coach Raby, and today I'm going to be teaching you the lacrosse unit on how to attack and play defense in the game of lacrosse. Let's get started. All right, first what we're going to start with is the attack, and I have some keys right here to attacking that most people get confused with. Most people think that attacking is just trying to score a goal for your team or just attacking the goal. But there's more to it than just that. There's different techniques of attacking and all this stuff just on how to simply attack to score a goal. Yes, you are trying to score a goal, but another part of attacking is ball security, making sure you're taking care of the ball, make sure you're not turning it over to the other team for them to have an easy chance to score while you're sitting there trying to attack and do something fancy when there's other techniques that will help you get there. So most importantly, take care of the ball. Second, when you're attacking, you gotta have great responsibility. You gotta know when to attack, where to attack, and how to attack. And you also have to have great stick skills. You got to be highly skilled to score. You got to know how to control your stick and all that stuff and how to attack. Well, let's keep getting into the attacking right here. There are 5 main components when attacking. First, you got to have stick skills. If you don't have stick skills, you're not going to be good at lacrosse. I'm just going to say it flat out. Stick skills is the main component when attacking because you got to be able to handle the ball, move left to right, move vertical, move horizontal. You got to have great stick skills. Next, it's vision. And when I mean vision, I mean seeing the whole field together at once. When you're attacking, you got to be able to see the opponent, where they're at, and where you think they're going to go to try and stop you from attacking. And then you also got to be able to see your teammates, the way they're cutting towards the goal or getting away from defenders to be able for you to pass it to them to attack the goal, or simply just to see where their defenders are and where your gaps are and where you can attack. Next component is conditioning. When you're attacking, you got to be in great shape to be able to run up and down the field, make jabs left and right to get past your defender. So you got to be greatly conditioned. Next, riding. Riding in lacrosse is where you're trying to take the ball from the defender to get onto the attack. It's like one of the main steps in attacking is riding. That way you stay on your opponent to get the ball so you can attack the goal and go score for your team. And lastly, the last component is dodging. You got to be able to avoid defenders at all times. That way you have a better chance of scoring and putting your team ahead. All right, let's move on. Next, we're going to continue with the attacking. And attacking, I'm going to teach you, well, the last component was dodging. And with dodging, there are 4 types of dodging. I'm going to list them out right here and tell you all about the 4 a little bit. And then I have some diagrams right here that I've drew. Not the best artist, but you'll get the idea of what I'm talking about. And hopefully it makes sense to you. All right, let's dive into it. First one you got is the split. The split is where there's 2 defenders in front of you and there's a gap in between and you're on the attack towards the goal. You got to be able to split the defenders, go right between them and get to the goal and score for your team. The next one is the roll. You got the roll dodge, which is where basically you're rolling away from, you're spinning away from the defender to get open. The third one is the face. Simply where you're looking face to face with your defender and you fake one way and you go the opposite way to get open for the shot or the pass to score a goal. And the last one, you got the bull dodge. It's personally my favorite because it makes lacrosse a lot more entertaining. It's just as it sounds, just like a bull, you're trying to run over somebody to get open. All right, I'll show you these diagrams right here. First, you got the split, you got the goal right here, and you got the offensive person as the X, and you got the 2 defenders, the circles, and you're just gonna split the gap right there. excuse me, split the gap right there to get open, take a shot, and hopefully score a goal. Next, you got the roll, right? You got the roll split. It's right here. Again, offense, defense. You got the ball. You're just going to go to your defender, and you're just going to spin away from him to get open. Again, score, pass the ball. Third, you got the face split. That is where you got the offensive person right here, and you're just going to fake this way and then go the opposite direction. Hopefully the defender goes this way with you when you fake, and then you're just going to go back, get open, score, goal. And then lastly, favorite, you got the bull split. Got the offensive person right here with the ball, and you got the defender just going to run straight over or try to get it through him to get close to the goal and score a goal. Those are my 4 dodging tips for you for lacrosse, and that's all I have on the attack portion of this presentation for lacrosse. But now let's get into the defense. Here we go. All right, defense. The point of defense is to keep your opponent from scoring. It's just simple as that. You're trying to not let them score a goal. That way you can get on the attack on defense. Now right here, I've listed out 16 tips for defense to help you be successful in a game. And I'll just go through them and I'll elaborate on them if I have time to. But let's go. First one, gotta be quick on your feet. When I say quick on your feet, you gotta be able to move left and right, vertical, horizontal, to keep up with the opponent and keeping them from scoring. All right, next you gotta be in great shape. Like offense, you gotta be in great shape to be able to keep up with the other people. That way they don't get around you and score. Third one, gotta have great stick skills, just like offense. Gotta be able to take the ball away from the offensive person, and have a chance to get on the attack. 4, you have to study your opponent. When I say study your opponent, that means know what they're gonna do typically in a game during that point, and just hope it works out. Next, gotta communicate with your team. Communication is the biggest part of defense. When you communicate with your team, y'all develop a better synergy together. That way you're moving, your teammate has your back if you get beat, and then you can go pick up his man. But communicate. Next, you got to keep a stick on the attacker. If you have a stick on the attacker, you're always within reach of the ball to take it and score. Next, you got always go for the ground balls. If the ball's on the ground, get on the ground, go get it, scoop it up, try to go score. Next one, keep your stick raised. If you keep your stick raised, it keeps the opponent from trying to score more likely than when your stick is down, because it blocks their vision of the goal. Next, be aware of the space between you and the defender. If there's space, just you can refer back to the types of attack, know the attacks, what they're going to do, and hopefully it works out for you. Next, always know where the ball is. If you always know where the ball is, you're going to be in great shape for the game. You'll never be lost when you're in there. Next, never cross your feet. If you cross your feet, you're going down. You're going to trip on your feet. You're going to be on the ground. Might make a highlight video, but never cross your feet. Next, you got to focus on every pass. If you focus on every pass during the game, you'll read the passes better, and there'll be chances for takeaways when the opponent gets sloppy of making passes. Next, you got to learn the attacker's game. Like I said earlier, study your opponent, know what they're going to do in which situations, and beat them to that point. Next, you got to cover your man when the ball is in the air. This means when the ball is in the air coming to the guy that you were defending, always cover him, better chance of intercepting it and getting on the attack and trying to score and win the ball game. Next, gotta have confidence when you're on defense. Confidence. What I mean is, if you're confident, you're gonna play better, you're gonna communicate better, and your all-around game's just gonna be so much better. I promise you that. And then lastly, be ready to make the next play. If you mess up on the play before, don't keep your head down, keep your head up, make the next play for your team to have a chance to win the ball game, because you never know, you might have a chance to make the game-winning play. But other than that, those are the 16 tips that I have for defense. Defense kind of simple, just keep your opponent from not scoring. And with that being said, the end. Thank you for your time. I hope y'all learned something with the attacking of lacrosse and the defense of lacrosse, and I hope some of those tips work for you and your team as you go on throughout the season. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them. Just thank you for your time and everything you do. Thank you.